Let's talk about some easy laundry room organizing and decorating ideas. Hey there, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com. I feel like the laundry room is one of those rooms in our homes that often gets overlooked when it comes to decorating and even organizing. Today I am partnering up with Cricut, who is sponsoring this video today to share with you some very simple laundry room organizing and decorating ideas. I've used lots of these for years and years, and I found them helpful for my quick visual organization style, so I hope you find these helpful too. So let's get started. Welcome to my laundry room. It's quite a small room, so it's about 10 feet deep by approximately 5 feet wide. So it's not a huge space, but when we built our home, we did try to take advantage of this space and build in lots of storage. So the first organizing idea I have for you for laundry room, which is my favorite thing in here, is this giant pegboard. We made this right after we built our home, and it's just 2 large pieces of pegboard. You can find those at any home improvement store like Home Depot, for example. And then we trimmed it out with some 1x2s and just lifted it off the wall a little bit with some trim behind. I do have a tutorial to make that on my blog. I will leave that down in the description box below. And then what I've done is I've put a lot of hooks on this wall as well. So they hold things like my broom, like my mop, also some little baskets for things like my iron, mop, vacuum cleaner accessories. Plus I used a couple of hooks to hang up my ironing board. And then I even have some hooks that have this drying rack. This is just from like, I think Superstore or something. And what I love about this is it's on this hook, but then you can pull it out right from the wall, and I like to hang things on here. And then when I'm done, I can just put it back in, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in this smaller size laundry room. I also have a shelf on top of some of the hooks here, and I have these buckets, and I just put lint in here. I don't have enough room for a really large garbage bag in here, so then I can just put the lint in there and transfer it to a bigger garbage bag later. My next favorite organization idea in my laundry room, which we have used for 7 years, 8 years so far, and it's been fantastic for our family, are these laundry bags. So these I found off of Amazon, very inexpensive. They're white cotton bags that hang on these hangers. I pop the hangers on top of the hooks on my big pegboard, and this is where my whole family puts their dirty laundry. These are washable. I love how they hang up on the wall and give me a little more floor space in here. And I recently made some iron-on labels with my Cricut for these bags to even further help my family know exactly which laundry bag to put their clothes in. So to make these labels, I am using the Cricut Explore 3. I've been using this machine for a couple months now, and it's been fantastically handy. Number one, because it is really fast when you're using the smart materials, and number two, because you can cut nice long lengths if you're doing some longer or bigger designs. I'm using Cricut Design Space right on my phone. I found these labels right in the Cricut Design Space images library. They have a whole library of these laundry type labels. I'll make sure to leave a link down in the description box below if you want to find these for your own laundry room. I'm using Smart Iron-On in black, and then just making sure all of the settings are correct on my phone for the Smart Iron-On, loading my material into my Cricut, and just pressing that start button. The Cricut Explorer 3 cut these in literally seconds. Once it cut out all of my labels, I'm trimming out the excess iron-on to use later. And then I'm doing what's called weeding away that excess iron-on material. Then I'm finding the front center on my laundry bags, and I'm using my Easy Press to iron these labels right onto my laundry bags. One thing that's really important when you're using iron-on material with your Cricut, just make sure to mirror the design so that when you put your label upside down on your bag, it's going to show right side up after it's ironed on. I love how these are going to help my family know exactly where to put their laundry. They're pretty good already, but I feel like this is going to just help us even more to stay consistent. Let's talk about some decorating now in the laundry room. So of course we love to organize in the laundry room to keep life simple, but as far as decorating goes, one idea is to work off of the colors of your washer and dryer, for example, or you could even work off the color of brooms if you have them hanging like me. So in here I have red, which isn't really a color that I use a lot in decorating, but I have these cherry red washer and dryer that I love. I have a red broom and mop, so I was able to find this beautiful fabric. It's a Waverly print, and make a DIY ironing board cover and these cafe curtains here. I can leave a link to those tutorials. They're both on my blog, and those are really simple DIYs that I made just to kind of coordinate everything and make the room feel just a little more decorated. Another thing that I would suggest using in a laundry room, if you love the style, is popping in some vintage accessories. I found this vintage washboard right over here at my local antique store. Love how it looks in here. And then I have a vintage style basket in the corner that hides some of the more like unsightly things like wash buckets and things like that. Trays are also a fabulous thing to put in the laundry room. I have this one here, another DIY, and it corrals some of my items like soaps, sprays, and brushes. Another organization idea for your laundry room is if you have space between your washer and dryer, you can slip in one of those IKEA open shelves that are actually meant for kitchen. So I have mine here in between my washer and dryer, and I use it to put little baskets inside. I also use it for my dryer sheets. And in the baskets, I have things like dryer balls, extra bags, and other things that I might be using in my laundry room. So what could have just been like a filler panel or some wasted space has now become a little set of shelves that I can use for accessories for the room. If you're renovating or designing your laundry room, I would definitely suggest trying to also include closed storage in the space, because there's definitely going to be some items that you're probably going to want to hide. So for example, in my far cupboard there, I have a lot of my detergents, sprays, cleaners, and then I also have linens in one cupboard and then other accessories in the next. So I do like to keep the things that I use all the time that I can kind of make look color coordinated here on this giant pegboard, and then the other things that I don't really want to see all the time in this closed storage. And this bank of storage here is all IKEA kitchen cabinets. So that's an inexpensive way to put cabinetry in your laundry room that's gonna function really well. Let's talk about one last DIY that I added to this space. Like I mentioned before, I love the look of vintage looking or actual vintage accessories in a laundry room. And I recently made this glass sign that I have right above my window here in the room. This is another Cricut DIY, and it was so quick and easy using the Cricut Explore 3. I found this design in Cricut Design Space. It's an image that was already in there. I brought it into my new project and just made sure it was the same size as an old picture frame that I had. This was an old frame that I've had for maybe 10 years. I had spray painted the frame long ago in white. And actually this was perfect because this Cricut design fit the picture frame almost like it was meant to be. For this project, I'm using Cricut Smart Vinyl. I am using the removable vinyl, but you could also use the permanent one as well, depending on whether or not you'd want to remove this design in the future. I'm sending my design to my Cricut with the tap of a button, super easy. I'm not mirroring it this time because I am putting it on the right way. And then again, the machine's gonna cut this extremely quickly because it is cutting on that smart material. This design is also 19 inches long, which I can do on the new smart material for the new Explore 3. So before, when you had to cut on the mat with the older machines, you couldn't do this wide of a design. But now with this new machine, the new large smart material, you can do massively wide designs. And this sign is just an example. After my design is cut out, I am trimming away any of the excess, weeding the excess vinyl right off. And then I'm finding center on my picture frame. I am putting some transfer tape right onto my design, smoothing that out. And what transfer tape does is it makes sure that your design transfers perfectly to your project. And all of those little pieces like the dots of the eyes, the insides of the E's, all stay in the right space. I'm transferring the vinyl right onto the glass of my picture frame. And what I did here was I just popped out the backing of the picture frame and I put the clasps on the back of the frame back on right to the glass. And I'm smoothing everything out. I wanted to remove everything from behind the glass because I really love the wall color in here. This is called Distant Valley by Valspar. And I knew when I put this black vinyl sign up with the white frame, the greenish grayish color would pop through that frame. And I really love how this turned out. I just put it up with some command strips on the wall, and it just adds that little vintage vibe that I love to the room. One final laundry room, it's kind of a cross between an organization and decor idea, is using an old door for a laundry room counter. So this was actually an oopsie door. When we were building, we accidentally ordered a couple of the wrong style of doors. So we kept them, and I've done a few DIYs with them and given them away. This one, we just cut it down to size and we placed it right on top of our washer and dryer. We do have a couple of L brackets in the back to make sure that it stays in place. And then I gave it a distressed look with some taupe colored paint and then dry brushing it with a dark brown. I love that this gives me a surface to fold, and again, it's just tying in that vintage look in the space and that antique sort of vibe we have going on. So those are some laundry room organization and decorating ideas that I hope you find useful today. And most of these I have been using for years and definitely found them easy to maintain for our family. Now I would love to hear from you. Let me know down in those comments below which of these organization or decorating ideas that you liked best, or if you have some more fantastic laundry room decor organization ideas. I would love to know. Let me know down in those comments below. Thanks again to Cricut for sponsoring this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more DIY and decorating ideas on a budget. I'm gonna leave some more videos that I hope you will enjoy and watch next right up here.